Hello everybody, welcome back to Snatcher. I have absolutely no idea what happened at the end of last episode, but I'm just gonna like shop around. I mean, like, what's like, Jamie's like something in the medical field, so maybe she told us something about Queen's Hospital. I don't know. So let's head back over there and see what's up.
Just where do you think you're going?
What's going on?
This is most unusual. The turbo cycle seems to be out of control.
It's got a mind of its own.
Switch over to manual. I'll take over.
Understood. I've switched to manual control. Well, how is it?
What the?
His face.
We've got no brakes. Metal, check the brake system out. Pronto.
Sorry, Gillian. Looks like sabotage. No doubt the Snatcher's handiwork.
Sabotage? But the only one who could work on the turbo cycle.
Worry about that later. Gillian, we've got to do something quickly.
Pull emergency lever. Metal, pull that lever over there. All right, here it goes. It broke off. I guess we have had it. Jump out? We'd never survive it. It would be like jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge. That's a rather dated image, don't you think? What? Are you giving up? You can't be serious. At this speed, you'll be torn to pieces. Oh no, Gillian has given up. Now we're truly doomed. Oh, shut up, will you? I'll think of something, probably. We've had it. There's nothing we can do. Don't give up so easy. There might be some way out of this yet. What in the world are you doing? Hit cliff? I've got it. We'll try side-swiping the cliff. Hang on, Metal. That was a very cursed sound he made. Yeah. Damn, that won't even stop it. Sand pile? Alright, I'll try pulling this thing into the sand pile over here. Hang on tight. Yeah! Damn, won't anything work? What's this button? Alright, let's try a long shot. I'll push this button here.
And a good morning to you, my friend. Bud Miller with you here on the big 90.7. Looks like we're gonna have a bright...
Well, you've turned the radio on, Gillian. What are you doing? I don't know. That wouldn't work anymore. We're finished. It's been nice knowing you, Gillian. Shut up. There must be something. It's hopeless. We're moving at over 200 kilometers per hour. There's no way we can survive. Damn, the speed keeps increasing. Alright, into the cliff one more time. Damn, even that won't stop it. Another button? Oh no, that was the switch for the afterburner. Oh god. Whoops. You boosted our thrust by 23%. Do something, Gillian. We're going to die. We're going to die. We've had it. Oh dear lord. Pray to God. Well, Metal, I haven't known you for very long, but it's been fun. Gillian, let's pray together. Actually, I'm not that religious. I didn't think so. That's it, Gillian. Prayer, look, a new command has appeared on the menu. Hit control panel.
Damn! What else can we do? Metal, start punching buttons.
Any buttons at all?
Yes! Yes! Push anything!
Gillian, this doesn't seem to be doing any good.
Damn! I was sure that would work.
Gillian, the road makes a sharp right turn just 1,500 meters ahead. At this speed, we'll never make it. Gillian! Gillian!
Hey, Gillian!
Huh?
Over here!
What's that?
Gillian, over here!
Random!
Yo, it's
Gillian,
random.
You gotta jump over to my bike! Hurry!
800 meters until we reach the curve.
Metal, you go first!
What? Not again.
Move your butt! That curve's just ahead!
Understood. 1, 2, 3!
All right, Gillian,
Yo.
now it's your turn. Keep her steady.
300 meters until you reach the curve.
Gillian, jump!
I can't! My timing's off!
150 meters.
Gillian, now!
70 meters.
Now,
God, here goes Gillian. It was nice knowing him. Or was I supposed to press a button there? Is that what was supposed to happen? Oh, we made it.
I guess he didn't make it.
Don't bury me so fast. I'm right here.
Don't you even know how to ride a motorcycle?
Gillian, it's not much farther to Queen's Hospital, and you could probably use the exercise anyway. Why don't we just continue the rest of the way like this?
Wow. This is wild. Hey, is he gonna bring us to Queens, though? That's pretty nice of him.
We've arrived at Queen's Hospital.
So, this is the place, huh?
Random, are you sure you know what you're doing? This isn't going to be a field trip, you know. We may not come back.
And the bounty for this one will more than make up for it.
If you're around to spend it, that is.
Gillian, let's get going.
Alright, so we're going inside. Entering a security system, locked, disable. Alright, Random, let's go. I'm ready for anything. Alright, I'll open the door. He's ready for some action. We're inside the hospital. It's really quiet in here. There has to be an entrance in the lower level here somewhere. So that means you want to go to door 3, huh? Gillian, let's try switching my light on, shall we? Pitch black in here, ain't it? Metal gear, lights. Yes, sir, coming on. The light is now on. Alright, yeah, I know how to use it. Yep. So, you see this floor railing, right? I feel like, I'm telling you, it's something with the vase here. Simple vase, that's what you think. What's this? Face to face. Doesn't this look like the picture that's on the wall of the chief's office? Yo. I mean, it's just a vase, but, you know, the vase. That's a famous optical illusion, isn't it? I get it. Their eyes don't register optical illusions. We better check that out. It's not something a human would notice easily. It could be a sign of some kind. There is still something about this room we haven't examined yet. Well, let's hurry up and check it out. I bet this vase is some kind of switch. Alright, I'll try lifting it up. Yo, we've done it. The desk slid to one side, revealing a stairway leading down.
This apparently leads down to a lower level.
It looks like Jamie was right. Queen's Hospital does have a basement.
And that basement is the Snatcher's main lair. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, as they say. Well, what do we do now, Gillian?
Yo. It's Peep. It appears to go straight down. Unlike the hallway, these stairs do not have any dust on them. In other words, our friends use this, right? I don't read anything at the moment.
It's a very narrow stairway. We'll have to go down single file.
Okay, who's going to take the point?
That's obvious. The guy with the light.
Hey, that's not fair!
Sorry.
Well, well, what do we have here?
It's the hospital corridor.
It's the same hallway, but not the one that's on the first floor.
So what does that mean?
An entire floor of Queen's Hospital has been duplicated underground.
So the same floor is both upstairs and downstairs, sort of like parallel worlds.
So that desolate setup upstairs is all just a smokescreen. They're making it look like the place is closed down, but in reality, they're keeping themselves quite busy.
Gillian, that means we're already right in the middle of their headquarters. Please use extreme caution.
Alright, we're finally here. There is a reception booth in the middle of the floor, as upstairs, and there are 3 doors of the hallway. Everything is exactly the same. It's like we've just jumped through time or something. It's been polished quite meticulously, nothing like upstairs at all. I see. The monitors and control consoles also appear well cared for. In other words, this stuff gets looked at regularly. You better be real careful. That door is closed. Yeah. Desk. There are switches here to open the doors. the construction and design of the hallways and rooms is absolutely identical. It's waxed rather nicely. Can't just imagine a bunch of snatchers crawling around waxing floors. They seem to do things tidy, or like things tidy, don't they? It's obviously used differently from the floor above. It has been used quite recently. The monitors are still warm. Alien, please be more quiet. They'll hear us. Yeah. Okay. Wait, the switches. Unlike the first floor, there are only 2 door switches. Interesting. Alright, I'll push switch 1. Door number 1 open. Push switch 2. Okay, door number 2 open. And let's look around. Alright, let's check out the first room. We're in room number 1. The lights are on, unlike upstairs. There's an operating table in the middle of the room. This appears to be their real treatment area. With these lights, it actually looks like a real hospital. Wait. Ceiling. Various X-ray devices have been installed. Yep. A number of brand new medical monitors are also been installed. It appears to be standard operating table. Cables run from it to a number of the machines around the room. I'm not picking up any movement, at least not anymore. There was some movement, but I've lost it now. The surface of the bed is still quite warm. As if someone was just lying there a minute ago. First. Okay, I feel like we should look over. Oh god. Hey there, pal. It's a Snatcher. Don't scare me like that, it's just a specimen. Can we investigate this specimen? Yeah, the skeleton. This is rather grotesque. It's somewhat distorted. For a medical model, it's quite inaccurate. It's the bone of a human skeleton. No doubt used for anatomical study. Yikes. Oh yeah, it's the same smell you get just about any hospital. An operating one, that is. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's move over to room 2. Yo, we're in room number 2. Look at those eyes. Look at this. Some kind of testing equipment is running. That's a real nasty sound. Gets on my nerve. It is a terrible sound. This room seems to be the real biotech research lab. Looks like Frankenstein could show up any minute. Shelf. Everything is quite neatly organized. There's some samples here of antibodies. What in the world is that? Antibodies which are said to have beneficial effects on cancerous cells. There's no mistake. This is definitely their maintenance hospital. The room is illuminated with red light. It makes for a very disquieting atmosphere. What are they doing here? Looks with all these samples. This looks like a lot more than a place to treat skin cancer. Ew, what a smell. Ugh, smells like rotting fish or something. That's the smell of decomposing protein. So that's the smell of cancerous skin cells. Like Gibson wrote about, eh? What do you think? Sure looks like we found their hideout to me. Let's look at the room next door. Yeah. Let me get out of here. I feel sick. Investigate door number 3. It says morgue. Morgue, as in where dead bodies are kept. They are the same doors as we saw on the first floor. Alright, push switch number 1, door number 2 close, 1 close. Okay. Can we just like barge in? Very heavy door. Strength alone won't be enough to open it. Damn. I saw, okay. Switches. Just like upstairs. So maybe, oh, I was gonna say let's go upstairs. Door is closed. Alright. Monitors appear to be well controlled. Reception, hallway, 3 doors. Some polish. Okay, how about use the switches again. Specifically on door number 2. Investigate everything. That's probably what we need to do. I don't think we've done that. Or before we let's do this in each room because I don't think I've done this properly. Okay. No, sorry. I've been recording videos all day. My mind is a mess. Room number 1 though. Okay. We've looked around the room. We've looked at the ceiling. Looked at the monitors. Now we're looking at the operating table again. And skeleton. Investigate the room. Investigate the ceiling. Lens has been polished quite nicely. Monitors. Monitors are for ultrasound. Nice. Operating table. Bed is still quite warm. Yeah. Motion detector. Reading comes and goes. Yeah, there's gotta be something here. When you look at them like this, there isn't much difference between them and us. Let's look over the entire room. Yo, that thing is gone. The skeleton is gone. It was definitely there a moment ago. I read movement in this room. Gillian, watch it! Oh, yo, look at him. Hell yeah. Is that a Terminator? Shoot, aim for the head. Yo. I forgot how to play. Oh god. Oh man, that was so close. I forgot you gotta draw your weapon.
Did I get it?
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated. There's no doubt now that this is their maintenance facility. This one was probably still waiting to get its artificial skin installed.
So this is what they really look like, huh?
Yeah, that's the scariest thing about them. You can't tell them from real people once they've got that skin on.
Perhaps that's humanity's great weakness. We're always judging books by their cover.
And it's just that human weakness that they're out to take advantage of.
All right, Random. Metal, let's go. The HQ's junk squad can take care of him later. We've got an investigation to do.
Yo, that thing is still alive. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay, it's dead. Got him. I think it's definitely dead. Terminated this time. Yes. All its functions have ceased. I don't rate any residual energy either. Are you alright, Gillian? I'll live. It hit me twice though. That was quite a tough customer. You get a few hundred of those together and that would be it. Gillian, let's get on with the investigation. I thought it was coming back. No, I don't want to look at the operating room. Let me look at the Snatcher. The remains of a Snatcher are on the floor. Investigate the Snatcher? Its functions have been completely terminated. It won't be moving again. Thank God. So it looks like this is where they're doing their treatment. And the proof is over there on the floor. It smells like burning machinery. Its functions have been terminated. Remains are on the floor. Okay. Just like that last one. You never know when they might pop out. Keep your blaster ready, Gillian. Okay. Door 2. Just do everything here. Oh boy, I can't believe we got attacked like that. Well equipped with micro manipulators, various types of lasers. Microsurgery, yeah. Number of jars for formaldehyde and other chemicals. Here, the finest quality monitors and all the like. Nice. Samples mutated cells and organs with tumors. I don't want to look at this stuff. Room is illuminated with red light. Yeah, sure does have a red light. Lasers, device for selectively destroying certain types of cancer cells. They also have the latest gene cannon. Everything is quite neatly organized. DNA synthesizers, DNA sequencers, the nucleic acid extractor, chromatography equipment, automatic pipetting devices, That's a particle accelerator used to generate a stream of heavy particles for a number of different treatment techniques. The machine is in standby mode. This is quite an impressive array of equipment. Some university hospitals are not stocked this well. NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance microscopes, STMs, high voltage electron microscopes, electronic beam, holography, cameras. Alien, the Snatchers obviously possess much greater intelligence than we have previously given them credit for. Nevertheless, their technology seems somewhat dated. Dated? What do you mean by that? The equipment and techniques they are using, most of these methods were abandoned years ago. This is well behind the current level of technology in most developed countries. It's a rough approximation, but I would say that they are 20 to 30 years behind the times. What's more, judging from the imbalance of the research material here, it appears to be primarily the work of one individual. You're telling me all this work on the Snatcher's artificial skin is being carried out by one person and not some government institution? The design of this lab itself is in violation of a number of biohazard prevention safety bodies and codes. While a few safety cabinets have been installed, there is no autoclave or gas sterilizer anywhere. This is quite far from the P4 level. I seriously doubt that this lab was set up by a government or any other large organization. That skeleton back there was probably waiting to get a skin here, eh? Do you think that this place is used only for skin treatment? Yuck. I think I'm going to be sick. So now we're down to just number 3. How do we open this? Door number 2 closed. Door number 1 closed. Investigate. Switches. 2 buttons. Maybe it can be opened using those 2 buttons. 1 and 2 at the same time.
Right. Let's try pushing both buttons simultaneously.
The 2 buttons are on opposite panels, so there's no way one person can push them both alone. But if 2 of us work together, it might do it.
That's it, Gillian. It makes perfect sense. It's the same system they used to use in nuclear missile silos in the late 20th century. Eliminates the risk of one man going nuts and acting alone.
Well, it's hard to be sure, but let's give it a try anyway. I've got button 1. Random, you push number 2. You ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on!
We've done it!
You did it! Door number 3 opened.
With safety measures like that, they must have had a good reason for wanting to keep it closed.
Heck yeah. Move into room number 3. Are you ready, Random? Let's have a look at this last room. It's dark in here again, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Good God!
I read 4 human skeletons in this room.
It's their morgue.
Perhaps victims of the Snatchers?
Well, it doesn't look like whoever put them here was too worried about making sure they would rest in peace.
No, it doesn't. These have got to be their victims.
This is probably where they hide the bodies of the originals they snatch from places like Outer Heaven.
They probably picked Outer Heaven because it gets a lot of VIP traffic. Plus, during masquerade time, they could work the place and still keep their identities secret.
Yeah, and the guy who set up the link between them and Outer Heaven was Freddy, that taxi driver. They must have gone after him not because of who he was, but what he did. After all, with a taxi, there's plenty of chances to milk your customers for information. That's probably how they learned about Outer Heaven and Plato's Cavern.
I've been wondering what they had done with the bodies.
Want to hide a book? What better place than the library? Need to hide a body? How about the morgue?
And for them, keeping the bodies hidden is crucial. I mean, if somebody who's supposed to be dead is out walking the streets, it wouldn't be too hard to figure out that something screwy is going on.
That means that if we can figure out who these bodies were, then we've just nailed 4 Snatchers.
Alright, well. I think this is a good stopping point for this episode. We should definitely save. File contains data from a previous save. Yeah, definitely overwrite that. Wow, this game is so good. Yeah, I'd continue playing and record another episode. Hope you all have a great day. See you around.